a video that I've been so excited to film for like the longest time because I never thought that I would have enough to be able to film this, but I do, so let's do it. This is my Empties video. This is in a Topper Shop bag because that's what I collected it in. Honestly, I had all of these sitting on my like desk for ages because they're like too amazing to throw out. Sorry, I just got too excited. I need to take a breath. Okay, so I never actually ended up buying like any of these again, mostly because they're too expensive and also because I love trying new things, but there's never been anything that's been able to beat these ones. But anyway, so this is basically, as you can read by the title, this is my Empties video and I'm so excited about it because I love things. I love makeup and I get so excited. Like, it's kind of like a book when you finish it. Like, you're kind of sad that it's over, but you're kind of like happy that you could actually like use it all the way through and that the money that you paid for it was actually worth it. I'm gonna get started. My holy grail of all time, the most beautiful thing that you could ever put on your face, is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. The reason I love this so much, first of all, let's talk about the packaging. The packaging looks so super duper classy. I think if you have it in your makeup bag, it already looks so amazing. Obviously, because I've used it all the way through, you can see like the streaks of the primer. There's still a little bit at the end, but I don't know how to get it out without smashing it, which is why I haven't thrown it away yet. Like, the way it smooths on your skin is so silky. It's the thing you look forward to doing your makeup with. I think that's how I could explain it. I would rate this a 10 easily. It's hella expensive for this bottle, like for this much. Like, how much is this? 30 milliliters? Yeah, for this much it's like $70, which is like, it's so expensive. But I would definitely say if you have the money to spend and you want a primer that will actually work and like have your makeup stay on, this is brilliant. It's perfect. I love it. The next thing, I've pretty much hit pan on this, I think, is the Smashbox Contour Palette. It's got makeup all over it because that's how it is now. But it's the contour palette and it has the contour, bronze and highlight. It comes with the mirror. This is the contour mainly that you apply in your cheeks, and then you apply the bronze in like on top, and then you apply the highlight over, you know, where you need to highlight. And it actually has like a step-by-step thing at the top, right next to the mirror that you pretty much see every time you do your makeup, so you can never actually go wrong. I honestly think this is a perfect gift because it comes with also this little brush. I'm sure they still sell this. It comes with a little contour brush, and it's honestly perfect for someone who's just getting into makeup and kind of needs a new, I don't know, like they just want to get started with contouring because it teaches you how to, and kind of has the brush already and has the three different shades that you need basically all in one. So I reckon that's perfect as a gift. I never ended up using much of the bronze and obviously much of the highlight because I had my own highlight, but this contour shade is perfect, I think, for pretty much any skin tone. It goes on so well and it perfectly blends out. But yeah, I dig it. I love it. Sorry, I'm still pretty excited about it. This is my Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. This one is in the shade Barcelona. This is the one that I used mostly when I was tan and I had a tan. It's like, I think with it, you apply like 2 pumps to your hand, and then what I do is I grab my stippling brush and I kind of put it on, but you have to be wary because it does dry out pretty fast, so you have to be really quick when you're doing it. I really don't like using beauty blenders. I don't like the feel on my skin, but I think you could. But I would say it just like, you can't really feel the makeup on when you have this on, and it kind of like it obviously becomes another layer of your skin and it blends flawlessly, and it does what it says. It's an all day foundation, and in comparison to the other Nars foundation, the one that comes in a little squeezy bottle, it's like a little bit fatter, I think. That one's a little bit sheer. This one is probably like more coverage, I would say. I think for someone who wants a lot of coverage, this is probably perfect. It is really expensive though. It's about $70 per freaking bottle, so that's why I haven't bought it again. If you have the money, this is so worth it. And also, if you want to try a new foundation, I would definitely give this one a go, because it's great. I love it. In the same realm, I used this pretty much like immediately. It still does have some stuff left. So this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is the one that pretty much goes with the foundation. This one's in the shade Ginger. I would say it's good. I don't remember how much it is. It was probably like $30 to $40, I think, just for like this little thing. Only problem I have is that I think with the applicator, you end up not being able to get all the product out of the bottom of it. I know I've seen some threads where people have genuinely like just broken this, put it in like something else so that they can get the rest of the concealer out of the bottom. Schnitzel, stop. In terms of other concealers I have, I don't think this one was worth it, like worth the money, just because I don't really like the applicator. It has like a lipstick applicator kind of look to it, and it's kind of, I don't know, I don't think you can get a lot of product out of it. This probably lasted me about 3 months of like non-consistent concealer use basically, which is not a lot of time in comparison to a lot of other concealers that I've owned. So I would rate this a but if you have the money, then you could buy it and try it out, because it's, I mean, it's an okay concealer. It's just, it's not great. This is the one that I bought after I finished all of this primer. It's pretty much out now. The lady at the Mecca store was basically like, yeah, if you just want a primer like in between but you don't want to spend a lot of money, just have a go at this. It's pretty much the same as the Veil primer, but it's not. I like it because I think it works. This is the Mecca Cosmetica Soft Focus Smoothing Primer. And it's only 15 mils. It was about $17, so that's like $1 per milliliter, which is like insane. I mean, give or take, because I can't really do maths at the moment. But I do think with this one, in comparison to like this Veil primer, the Veil primer was quite smooth and easy to flow. I think with this one, it did feel a little bit sticky. I think sticky is the right word to use. It was quite nice, like it's quite nice for like, obviously priming your face. It works. Like it does its thing. If you just want a primer in between and you can't really afford to get an expensive primer like Veil, I would say give it a go. It's not my favorite. It is, I mean, it's at an okay price. But I think you could also get drugstore primers that are less and that have more you can get out of it. Okay, so next is the NARS Brow Gel in Clear. I quite liked this. For everyday makeup, I wasn't like quite 100% into it. Like I don't think you need to apply it every single day. It was probably like $30. I really genuinely can't remember now. But I think in like smoothing out your brow makeup, for example, if you use the Anastasia Dip Brow, it was pretty good, because then you wouldn't get like clumps of like really heavy. It would kind of help smooth it out. It would also help shape the direction of your brow. And I think if you didn't want to use actual brow makeup and like color in your brows, you could just use this over the top for like shaping kind of thing, making sure that it all stays in place. It's good. It's not my favorite product ever. I probably won't buy it again, because I just don't see the point of using it every day. The next thing I have here is the Sephora Instant Refreshing Toner. Obviously, there's still a bit left. It's not completely out. I wanted to buy this kind of after I used up all my Clarins toner, because I really needed a toner, but Clarins was really expensive, and I just have this. Basically, if you don't know, a toner is the thing that you apply after your cleanser and before your moisturizer to make sure that you have taken off all your cleanser, basically, and there's nothing stuck in your pores, because obviously when you're washing your face, the lukewarm kind of brings open your pores and if you don't use something over the top, it leaves you prone to get things stuck in your pores. I'm not really sure like what's in it. I mean, there's stuff that would probably work. I don't remember how much it was. It was probably like $25 or something like that for 400 mils. I never ended up using this thing because I didn't understand how it works. So I would unscrew the cap and I would put like it on like a makeup wipe kind of thing and put it over my face. I would definitely say if you're in the market for a cheap toner that you want to help your skin a little bit more, it's good. I think it works. I think. I'm not 100% about that. The next empty that I have is the St. Tropez Gradual 10 Moisturizer in Medium Dark. I'm not sure if they have this in like America, but in Australia you can buy this at like Priceline stores. It's like $40 freaking for this Gradual Tanner, right? It's not completely out. I think I still have a bit at the bottom. But just because it was so expensive, I didn't want to use it every single day. I quite like the smell. It smells like St. Tropez. Just, I don't know, like I can't explain it. It does smell tropical. It doesn't really smell like coconut-y, like standard tanning products. I would definitely say that it works. I think for $40 you could probably get something like Bondi Sands Gradual Tanning Milk, which I use at the moment, and it's phenomenal. It's amazing. It's like $15 for like a big ass bottle, and I honestly think it probably works better than the St. Tropez one. So that's just my opinion. The other empty that I have is in relation to that. It's the Deluxe Bronzing Mousse Ultra Dark by Loving Tan. I've gone through about 4 bottles of this so far, I think, of the Ultra Dark. This is the one that you leave on for like 8 hours, I think. So you just leave it on overnight. This honestly gives you the most phenomenal tanning colour. Probably the darkest tan that I've ever had was with the Ultra Dark by Loving Tan. The only reason I stopped using it was because this bottle is $39 for 120 mils, where you could get Bondi Sands, which is 200 mils, for about $15. So I was kind of like, I just need like to be tan. I don't really need to be that tan, you know. Plus, you only get a lot of tan about halfway through the bottle. When you get to about the end, you don't really get much tan at all. And plus, for somebody who's normally really pale, I need a heck of a lot of tan. It does come off after about 5 days. After about 5 days, it comes off in the middle of your elbows and you need to scrub it all off. That's the only thing I would say. I don't think I've ever lasted like 7 to 10 days. Maybe once when I was using heaps of like Gradual moisturizer, but that's about it. So the Kiko Blush in shade 109. This is what I bought from Italy forever ago. It's hip pan. It's not quite empty, but I'm gonna say it is. I think this colour is quite beautiful on like pale skin, because when I was using it, I was obviously really pale and not quite tan. It's not something that I use now, obviously, because it's pretty much empty, and also I have a tan. I quite liked the colour. It kind of reminds me of Nars Orgasm. It's probably not the same shade at all, but it kind of reminded me of that, and it's quite beautiful and bright, and I like it. One of the other last products I have is the Revlon Nearly Naked Pressed Powder in shade 30, which is medium. I pretty much use this over my face to lock in my foundation after I was using it. I honestly, this as a cheap drugstore powder option, I think it was like $20, which is still pretty expensive. I did quite like it. It came with like a little powder thing, but I never really used that. I just used my own brush for it. Obviously there's still a little bit left. I could still scrape a little bit at the bottom, but I've kind of moved on to a different regime. I think that's what you would say. It works. It's okay. It doesn't give you like that bright of a look, but it like helps you lock in your foundation, I guess. Anyway, so my holy grail of all time, I just bought a new one of this, is the Falsies Volume Express Mascara in Black Drama by Maybelline. This, I'm wearing it now because I bought a new one of it because I just couldn't help myself. I've been through a lot of mascara and I would say that I always go back to this one. This probably gives you the easiest false lash look ever. I think Tanya Burr was the one that brought me to this. I'm not sure if she still uses this, but it is kind of phenomenal. The brush is awesome. It's just like, it curls on like, it has a curly side like that goes up and then has like kind of a short side. I also had this one in the waterproof one, which I didn't love as much, and I've kind of stopped using waterproof mascara because I don't want my eyelashes to fall out, but I love this one. If you're in the market for a drugstore mascara, I would say this one kind of spreads out all of your lashes without being clumpy, makes them heaps long, and I love it. It's a 10. It's a 10 from me. So that's all I have. That's pretty much all my empties. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already because I like my channel. I hope you like my channel too. That sounds random, but anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye. Stop. Go away. Go away. No, I said go away. Can you please stop? Go away. Out. Out. It has like a lipstick. Oh, there he goes. Here's the gate move. Goes for it.